boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom, for dang a dang dang, for ding a dong ding, blue moon, moon, blue moon, dip 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 dip, blue moon, moon, blue moon, dip 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 dip, blue moon, blue moon, dip 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 dip, boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, ba boom, for dang dang dang, for ding a dong ding, blue moon, blue moon.
I can't remember the first time I saw An American Werewolf in London in its entirety, but I distinctly remember the scene where David, our hero, transforms into a wolf. As I passed through the living room one evening, something on the television caught my attention. I froze in my tracks and watched with wild eyes a man turn into a beast right in front of me. Of course it was real. It was also equal parts terrifying and intriguing. I'm not sure if I dreamed that night, but the image of David, mid-transformation, would stay with me until I found the movie again some years later. Fast forward a couple of years, grades, and stacks of Goosebumps novels. I was eager to get my hands on anything paranormal, monstrous, or otherwise on our Friday night trips to Videorama. Thanks, Mom and Dad. That was one of those places where you could rent VHS tapes and Nintendo games. Like a giant red box that you could walk into. My brother and I would grab the movie with the scariest cover we could find. Reanimator, Return of the Living Dead, The Howling, Brain Dead, The Ghoulies, Gremlins, and so on. The Howling. Sense a pattern here? Eventually, we got around to An American Werewolf in London, and there it was. The image that had been there for years, right there on the TV. This time I was thrilled, not frightened. Well, maybe a little. Still, I had found it. The movie was called An American Werewolf in London, and this time I would not forget it. This time, I would watch the movie over and over again. And while initially, I was fascinated with only the practical effects, I soon came to appreciate the incredibly dark sense of humor expressed in the film.
A naked American man stole my balloon.
What?
An American Werewolf in London showed me that horror movies can be fun. It created a spark that became a passion. I love horror films, and there is nothing weird about that, despite what people have said. We live in an age where entire films are made on a green screen, and the first question asked is, generally, if it can be done using a computer. Even though I am in the computer animation degree program, I still love a practical effect, and there's still a place for them. Eventually, I would like to work in horror films, and perhaps after my animation degree, pursue a degree in film. To this day, I still quote the movie. I recall it fondly when I go for a hike in the rain and shiver when I hear a howl in the distance. So the next time you're out on a rainy evening and there's a full moon, make sure that you
stay on the road. Keep clear of the moors.
Thank you.
Beware the moon, lads.